Time for a little bit of scambaiting, and this time no elaborate stories or ruses, just a series of bumbling, mostly notionally compliant questions until the scam eventually collapses under the weight of its own implausibility. Let's go scambaiting. The first one is an email from International Telex Wire Control, which sounds quite impressive, and you might think too important to use a Yahoo mailbox, but you would be wrong. The email says, "View the attached file for your bank check scan copy for your confirmation at your bank. Reply now." There was no attached file, but never mind that for now. Let's pick out a few highlights from the email. This is about my approved pending fund in Category D, 41 claims in Category E, and 14 claims in Category F. The federal government of Nigeria and the United Nations office have agreed to pay me the sum of $10.5 million US, being your long overdue fund with the accumulated bank interest rate on it. Note that the final crediting of this $10.5 million US will be made through the Nigerian Oil Reserve Bank they have with the JP Morgan Chase Bank, New York. Wow, there's a lot of people involved in this. Anyway, very standard scam. You have a fund waiting. We're going to help you claim it. With a very slight variation that I haven't seen before. They provided a list of DHL tracking numbers, asserting these to be the delivery of funds to other people previously. So track it and confirm it by yourself to be sure. Pay and receive yours. So the notion here obviously is that I would check those tracking numbers and then assume that because they do indeed prove a delivery of some sort was made, that the entire story must be true. $10.5 million square dollars and all. I decided to focus on the least relevant detail and said there was no file attached. The scammer replied, "Here is your bank check scan copy for confirmation, and isn't this beautiful, seamless and completely believable? I think I might print this and frame it." The scammer repeated the invitation to just believe that the functioning DHL tracking numbers prove the veracity of the story. I said, "I don't understand those numbers. Is it some sort of puzzle?" The scammer replied, "Be informed that the numbers we sent you is the DHL courier tracking number of the dispatch we made in the past to prove to you that the beneficiaries who paid the courier dispatch cost for the packages received their package without any stop on the way, and once you comply as directed, you will receive yours. Accordingly, OK. Send your full name, address and telephone number to enable us contact the DHL courier for your delivering this week. Once you comply accordingly, OK." I said, "OK, that's useful. What else can you prove?" They asked, "How?" I replied, "Can you prove that the previous recipients are all still alive and have not been murdered in any way?" They said, "I can see that you are not ready to receive your fund, OK?" "What makes you say that?" I protested. They explained, "This, your message/question, makes me to think that you are not serious on this transaction." "Well, you don't think that murder is a serious matter?" I asked. They said, "What brings murder in this transaction?" I explained, "Well, hopefully nothing. But that's what I need you to prove. Can you prove that the 6 people who received these tracked packages were not immediately murdered after receiving them?" But maybe that was harder to prove than I thought. The scammer never replied to me again. Next, another familiar scam format I think you might recognise. An email from Basic Raw Materials. Unusual name, but whatever. It said, "Hello, my company is interested in sourcing basic raw materials necessary for our production from your country. We need a representative from your country. If we can coexist as partners, I think we will make sizable profits in the end. A detailed information would be available to you if you're interested." Ah yes, basic raw materials from my as yet unspecified country. I asked, "What kind of materials, like wool blend?" The scammer replied, but the reply appeared to be empty, which was confusing until I realised that I was conversing with the only person in the world who thinks it's a good idea to type your reply at the bottom of an email rather than the top. Seriously, all of the replies were like this, and I had to scroll down all the way to see them. It was like some weird tennis match taking place on a court that just keeps getting longer and longer. Anyway, scrolling down, the scammer had replied, "Thank you for your email. Our company is interested in a particular niche raw material used in the production of drugs. This niche raw material is highly needed in our production line, and the man who was supplying our company with this raw material was dead. This man died 2 months ago, and my company is stranded. My company is willing to buy this raw material from whoever that has it and is willing to sell. However, my company is not aware of the origin of this raw material. However, my company believes that the raw material originated from the same country as our late supplier, but that is not true. I have come to understand that our former supplier was never the manufacturer of this product. Rather, he was buying from the manufacturer at a cheap price, which I will disclose to you in my next letter, and was reselling to my company at a very high price. This is a great opportunity for you and I, if we must seize this opportunity. It makes more sense knowing we can both make sizable profits, as I hope to explain extensively in my next email to you when I receive your response. You can make physical appearances at our company in California. I'm sure without you asking, my company would want to send you an invitation with time. So yes, it's that old chestnut where I'm being invited to be the middleman in a plan to supposedly swindle some pharmaceutical company. I asked, how did the man die? Is the material hazardous? Way down, the scammer replied, no, the material's not hazardous. The supplier had health complications, which resulted to his death. I observed, sorry, I think it's weird that you're placing your replies in the wrong place. If the material's not hazardous, but the man died, maybe the material is hazardous after all. They clarified, no, he contracted COVID. Before then, he was having some health issues, and the contraction of COVID-19 made his situation worse, which resulted to his death. His death has nothing to do with his business. Oh, right. So the materials may be infected. I'm disappointed you're only now mentioning this. They said, give me your WhatsApp number. I replied, I don't have that sap. They capitulated, okay, we can still keep communicating here. What I was trying to make you understand was that the death of the supplier had nothing to do with the oil he was selling. There is nothing to be afraid of. I continued, well, I'm not sure how you can be so certain about that. It might have been the COVID oil that killed him. Or a curse of some kind. Trying to bring things back to the scammer said, can we focus more on the business, please? I replied, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, but first I need to know about the oil. What even is it? The scammer said it's a herbal extract oil used in the production of drugs. Pharmaceutical companies make use of this oil for the production of drugs. What kind of drugs? I asked. Is it completely legal? What's the name of this oil? And this is always fun because just lately these scammers have taken to just making up a name for the supposed herbal extract oil they need. I imagine this is done deliberately to confound any attempt to search and find information and costs if it was a real product. They said, yes, the drug is completely legal. The oil is very rare and scarce. The name of the oil is nitrovacillin oil NC002. I see. And what is it used for? I asked. The scammer sent me a link which I decided not to click on because due to the sandboxing that my webmail tries to do, it's not possible to copy out the link and open it in a completely controlled environment. It is used for drug production, they said. I asked, what kinds of medicine? I think I should probably know as much as possible. Niche medicines, they explained, explaining nothing. I said, sorry, that was just a load of blue numbers. Can you explain using words? They tried to use righteous indignation. You expect my company to reveal to the open market the end product of the oil? If the name is disclosed, the drug is no longer a niche drug. You should know better. Well, righteous indignation isn't going to work on me. I will righteously indignate right back at you. I replied, I'm not interested in the name. What is the drug for? What does it treat? Frankly, I don't appreciate your tone with me. I'm not surprised your previous employee decided to stop. That is, he decided to stop being alive, of course. Ouch, said Anne, because the shiny metal thing was quite prickly. Then, even though the floor wasn't very clean, Anne decided to lie down on it. In 2 different places. Very soon after that, Anne decided not to be alive anymore. Next time we'll hear about how Henry had a bit of a hurty leg, which sometimes made him decide to be quite sad and grumpy. The scammer backed down and replied, I'm sorry if I sounded rudely. The drugs are used for cancer treatments. I was kind of hoping he was going to say for the treatment of COVID, because then I could shame him for not giving some to the guy who died, but never mind. I said, okay. They replied, give me your information. Let draft a MOU so we can both sign. After that, I will introduce you to my company as the supplier and then give you the information of the manufacturer where you can buy 17,890 euros and sell to my company for 39,000 US dollars. And here, I think, is the nuts and bolts of the scam. I haven't yet pursued one of these scams far enough to confirm it, for reasons that will become clearer at the end of this section, but I'm pretty sure what happens here is they send me a fake payment for 18,000 euros. I then purchase the medical drug herb extract oil from their supposed supplier. Their payment to me bounces or never properly materialises, but my outgoing payment is successful, leaving me £15,000 out of pocket. Anyway, they'd asked for information, most likely the kind of information you should never share with a stranger on the internet, but let's just confirm. I asked, okay, what kind of information are you talking about? They confirmed, well, actually shouted, full name, company, address, age. I shouted back, there might be a problem, I do not have a company. Okay, give me just your full name, address and age, they said. But I continued, okay, because I quit the company when I won the COVID compensation reward lottery from the United States. Send other details, they said. Okay, I replied, will do. then didn't. I thought that might cause annoyance, but there was only silence. So I decided to throw them a bone and gave them Manuel's fake but plausible address details. And also, I do not want to tell you my age. It's illegal for you to ask that, so please don't. The next day, please find MOU draft attached for review. Nothing really much to see here, pretty boring document. However, there was a problem. I do not understand the Memorandum of Understanding. The scammer replied, please ask your questions if you have any. I repeated, I don't understand the Memorandum of Understanding. Can you please understand it for me? It's self-explanatory, they asserted. That's what I mean, I replied. Please could you explain it to yourself? The scammer said, the MOU specifically protects my 20% commission in this business deal. Is that all it does, I asked. I don't understand why it needs so many words just to say that. Please sign, the scammer instructed. I don't understand, I complained. The scammer was losing patience now and said, if you're serious about this business, then you must download WhatsApp for easy correspondence. Yeah, serious business. WhatsApp. Sure. I'm not interested in that app. Anyway, how can I sign the understanding document? Please explain. Please, that question is a silly question, said the scammer. I complained, that's not a helpful answer. And then finally, at the bottom of the email message that was now so long that scrolling down to it took quite a long time. I'm not kidding. Go to hell. And that was the end of it. I tried a few more times to spark up the conversation, but they were done with me. Perhaps next time I get one of these farmer scammers, I'll play along so we can confirm exactly what is the nature of the scam. But that leads me to one of your frequently asked questions. In fact, this isn't just one question, it's a whole collection of questions or suggestions, generally of the form, why don't you say this or do this to the scammer? Or next time, do that. Most often these suggestions are sort of, checkmate type of stuff. Like asking the scammer a question that would reveal the nature of the scam, or asking them to do something they simply cannot do because it's a scam. These questions are sort of a superset containing that thing about telling them to deduct the fee from the prize, which of course they cannot do because there is no prize. So these sort of checkmate type of questions or instructions, if they truly are a checkmate, just typically cause the scammer to go silent and walk away. We'll explore that a little bit in the next section, but the main point of this FAQ is, sure, checkmates are funny to underline that something is obviously a scam, but in general, in scambaiting, you sort of want to leave the door slightly open each time so the scammer continues the conversation. Anyway, back to the scambaiting. I received this email from James, or perhaps Molly Alice, saying, attention, FedEx delivery company writes to inform you that some funds has been approved by the IMF and Presidency Union from the USA government to be received by you as form compensation for being a scam victim in the past years and COVID-19 compensation. Total sum of funds $10.5 million United States dollars. Simply get back to me with your full name and delivery details. More and more scams are like this now. Scams are so very common that scammers word their emails as though they're a continuation of something else a different scammer might already have promised. They're hoping to interrupt and hijack an existing scam or re-scam an existing scam victim. I replied, not sure what this is about. Compensation for what exactly? The scammer, not James, not Molly Alice, but Mike Paul, 2 first names, didn't explain, but just replied, you have to get back to me with your full details right now so I can start my delivery. That's the only thing delaying me right now, okay? So, mental note, the details are the only thing delaying you. That is, the sorts of details I should never share with a stranger on the internet. Okay, I asked, what? Why? I don't even know what this is for. The scammer replied, I'm here to deliver your funds to you, okay? What funds? I argued. I haven't got any funds. Yes, I have your money right now, assured the scammer. So I'll make sure that you received your funds once you get me the address right now, okay? Despite knowing exactly what was going on here, I continued to feign confusion. What money? Have you taken money from my account? The scammer replied, no, I'm here to deliver your ATM card with the sum of $8.5 USD today, so get back to me with your full details right now so I can deliver your funds to you today, okay? $8.5 USD? Only 8.5 square dollars? Hardly worth it. I don't have such a card, I said. If it's only $8.5, I suggest you keep it or donate it to charity. Mike Paul, who now might be James after all, just repeated the initial email, which interestingly is about the sum of $10.5 million United States dollars. So 10.5 million square dollars, not just 8.5 square dollars. Confused? I pretended to be. This is different from the $8.5 you previously mentioned. I now have even less idea of what's going on. Also, who is James Henderson? The scammer said, yes, the money just increased, okay, so get back to me with your full details right now so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? And, hello, I'm here since waiting for you to get back to me because the only thing delaying this delivery right now is $100 gift card, okay? Oh yes, gift cards, the currency of governments and official organisations. Well, this all sounds quite urgent, what with all this repetition and waiting and delaying. Let's delay some more. Okay, what is all this about again? How did the money increase from $8.5 to a much larger amount? What is the gift card for? I thought you were talking about giving me a card. Is the $100 part of the $8.5 or the other way around? What full details are you asking for? Please answer all 11 questions. There were not 11 questions. There were maybe 4 or 5, but the scammer didn't even answer those. Listen to me, the $100 is for delivery fee and the money just increased because the government said I should increase your funds, okay? So you have to go to the store right now and get me a $100 Google Play card or Apple card right now so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? You did not answer all 13 questions, I said. The scammer continued, the details is to make sure you are the right beneficiary, okay? And the $100 is not part of the 8.5, okay? You will make the payment through PayPal account or gift card. They want to increase it because they wanted to help you, okay? Listen to me, the details is to make sure you're the right beneficiary who have the funds. And the 8.5 increased to 8.10 because they wanted to help you. And the $100 is not part of the 8.5. You're going to pay it through PayPal account so I can get your funds to you today, okay? Knowing full well that the answer is the sort of details you should never share with a stranger on the internet, I asked, what details, please? The scammer confirmed your home address and your iWood card so I can deliver to your home address immediately, okay? Yep, thought so. I said, okay, I'm waiting for you to send me the address right now. And how can you make the payment? Well, I can help. I gave the scammer Manuel's fake but plausible address and said, I'll pay you when you get here with the card, okay? Good. The scammer, seemingly a little bit excited at the possible glint of money, replied, okay, send me your number and you have to make the payment right now and make sure you are the right beneficiary who have this. Congratulations, because the $100 is for delivery fee, okay? I'll make sure that you received your funds once you make the payment today, okay? Once you make the payment today, just wait for me like an hour, okay? I said, I'll pay you when you get here. See you later. Will it be this morning or afternoon? But this was no good. Listen, you have to make this payment right now because this is for delivery fee, okay? I'll make sure that you received your funds once you make the payment for this delivery fee, okay? Well, two can play at that game. Listen, the only thing holding me back from paying is that you're not here with my card, okay? The scammer argued, I can't be here without the fee because it's the only thing delaying me because the fee is to sign everything done so I can get your funds to you, okay? I argued back, well, I can't pay the fee without you here with the card because that's what's delaying me from paying the fee, okay? The scammer decided to try something else, a little inspirational speech, if you like. For you, this is how the rich become very richer, but some people think that every opportunity is a scam. Well, I can't force you to do this because it's a think of choice, but I promise you will never gonna regret it if you just give it a try. Well, just imagine giving it a try and it lasts forever. Maybe you had tried it before, but you didn't try it with me, so trust and believe me. I know it's hard to believe something like this, but I assure you to do this with me, and I promise you will never lost any penny, okay? Don't be scared, I'm real, and you will see it when you do this. Now you'll be sharing more testimony about me. Well then. But remember that bit about the details being the only thing holding Mike Paul back? I remembered it. I remembered it like this. Listen, on Monday you said that the only thing delaying you from starting your delivery was my full details, which I have provided. Look, here's a screenshot of you saying that. Therefore, you have to deliver the card. Spoilers, there is no card. I know this, the scammer knows this, but the scammer thinks I do not know this. So Mike, Paul, James, Molly, Alice continued to argue. Listen to me, after I sign up the details and the office manager said that you have to make the delivery fee to make sure that you are the right beneficiary who have this, congratulations. And if you don't want to make this payment, which is only $100 Google Play gift card or Steam, and I'm going to cancel this delivery right now because the fee is the only thing delaying your funds right now, okay? So I'm going to cancel this delivery in the next 45 minutes right now if you did not send the payment right now, okay? Mark my word, because today is the last day of this delivery, okay? Whew, quite the run-on sentence. Firstly, I just want to spend a moment to enjoy the juxtaposition of the word congratulations in the middle of that ranty, demanding email. Enjoy it with me for a moment. Okay, so now we have a threat to cancel. In fact, the threat of finality is repeated 3 times in this one message. I think we need a scorecard, which I will populate with some other repeating motifs in this conversation. Anyway, this all sounds very immediate and pressing, and like something that really has to be done today, except for me, if a scammer sets a deadline, I always feel sort of obliged to break it. I replied, okay, we'll talk about this some more tomorrow. This caused agitation. Listen, if you keep it tomorrow, I'm not available because today is the last day of this delivery because I'm here to deliver this right now. You have to make the payment right now because I'm going to deliver this today. The manager said after today, no more. You just go to the store right now and get me the $100 Steam card or Amazon card right now so I can complete my delivery. That's what the manager said after today, no more. Okay, so you have to make this right now and get your funds right now because I'm ready to arrive at your address right now, okay? Whew, I said, okay. The scammer asked, so how many minutes can it take you to get me the card right now? Because I need to deliver this today, okay? Just tell me how many minutes can it take you to get me the card right now so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? I answered, certainly not today. The shops are probably closing soon anyway. The scammer said, so what time are you going to make it tomorrow morning? Because I need to deliver this on time, okay? But I just replied, we'll chat in the morning. Good night. The next day, hi, hello. How are you doing today? Please let me know what time to expect your visit today. Are you already in the area? The scammer replied, yes, my good friend. Send me the card right now so I can complete my delivery immediately, okay? Once you send me the card right now, just wait for me an hour now, okay? I was busy with something else, so the scammer continued, hello, my good friend. What is going on? I'm here since waiting for you to send me the card right now so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? But I remembered things differently. I thought we agreed I would give you the money in person as soon as you arrive. And just for a little bit of extra confusion, I threw in the name of a different scammer who happened to be spinning a similar yarn by email to me at the same time. Also, who is Stanley G. David? Mike Paul replied, no, you have to make the payment first because the fee is for delivery fee, and you have to pay it so I can deliver this to your doorstep. The fee is to make sure you're the right beneficiary who have this. Congratulations, okay? You have to make the payment right now so I can complete my delivery immediately, okay? You have to make the $100 Steam card or Apple card right now for you to receive your funds, which is $10.5 USD today. Only $100 gift card is the only thing delaying your funds to be delivered immediately to you today, okay? I replied, okay, but who is Stanley G. David? Mike Paul correctly guessed that I must be talking about one of his competitors, that is, another scammer, and replied, I don't know him, maybe he's a scammer. Okay, block him now, okay? Hello, I'm still waiting for the card right now. Go down to the store right now and get me the card right now so I can complete my delivery immediately, okay? I said, it's just that he contacted me about the card. I thought he was perhaps your colleague. The scammer replied, no, I don't know him, okay? So how many minutes can it take you to get me the card right now so I can deliver this on time, okay, before night comes, okay? I continued, he said he was ready to deliver the $8.5 card, and he's not mentioned any fee. Mike Paul said, why can't you send me the card so I can deliver your ATM card to you? I explained, I think Stanley G. Davidson is going to deliver it, but without requiring the fee. Now, the bit I really love most of all. Listen, they are scammers. He will soon ask for a fee, okay? You have to make this payment right now because I'm going to deliver this today, okay? So that is a scammer forced to warn me about scammers because I've described something similar to their own scam. How do you know that? I asked, all innocent-like. Mike Paul said, so you don't believe me? Why can't you pay the fee so I can get your ATM card to you today? But I complained, I don't understand why you said bad things about Simon C. Richardson. This was getting Mike Paul quite upset. You have to go to the store right now and get me the card because I'm the only person who can deliver this to you today. You understand me? Next I cancel this delivery today, okay? I'm telling you this to inform you that they are trying to hack your account. I'm telling you should block them. And you go down to the store right now and get me the card right now because I need to deliver this today. After today, no more, okay? I said, Mr. Stephen D. Donaldson is saying the exact same thing. They replied, listen, I have told you the one am the real, so if you can't believe me, you live it, okay? So are you going to make the payment right now? If you can't make, the manager said I should cancel this delivery if you did not available. I continued, Mr. Stephen D. Donald also said that he is the real. 100% is the number he gave. Besides, there's no way I'd be able to get the gift card today. If you just come here with the 8.5 card, I can give you cash instead. You can almost hear the frustrated exhalation in this next email. Listen to me, I have told you what I can said, okay? So are you ready to make the payment right now? Or if you don't ready, so I can cancel this delivery right now? I observed you keep threatening to cancel the delivery, but I don't think you have the authority to do that. The $8.5 was awarded to me for some reason or other. The scammer tried a different angle. Can't you pay it through PayPal or Bitcoin? Or you buy the card online because I need to deliver this today. I can't come without the fee, okay? Because you have delayed me so much because I need to deliver this on time, okay? Don't you know that I have stay long? I said, I'm not stopping you. Get here with the card and then I can use the card to pay you. A new little wrinkle was added to the story. Listen to me, I can't come without the fee because I will use the money to take taxi to come to your place, so you have to tell me how you can pay it, okay? But I was prepared. Tell the taxi driver I'll pay at this end. No problem. Apparently not, though. No, he can't do that because you have to pay the taxi cab before he can come up immediately, and I'm here to inform you are not interested for recvising your funds right now. I'm going to cancel this delivery right now because I can see that you're not interested for this delivery. I asked, how far away are you? Of course I'm interested in delivery. I'm the one who's been repeatedly asking you for the delivery. You're the one who seems to be holding up the potato. That was autocorrect, by the way, correcting me misspelling the word process, but I sort of like it, so I left it in. Might start doing that on purpose, in fact. The scammer replied, listen, only thing delaying me is the fee because I need to deliver this today. You have to get me the card online or you have to pay it through PayPal or Bitcoin so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? I said, so you keep saying. There's really no need for you to keep repeating this. You're starting to sound like a broken radish. You can't make this payment, just tell me so I can cancel this delivery right now, okay? The scammer threatened. Of course I can make the payment, I replied. I am prepared to make the payment as soon as you arrive with the card. How is this unclear? The scammer argued, I can't come without the fee. If you're not understanding what I'm talking about, okay, right now, so you can make the payment before I come. If you can let me and deliver to some people who want it. Yes, you already said that many times, I retorted. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks a bit like a nail, I suppose. So the scammer continued to bang on. If you're going to make this payment, just go to the store right now and get me the card because next I'm going to cancel this delivery right now, okay? Because I'm tried to telling you that without the fee I can't come, so if you're not understand, don't text me if you haven't buy the card. I said, okay. Then the next day, hi, hello. Please advise if the delivery has not been cancelled. It's important. The scammer asked, so have you gotten the card so I can get your funds to you? If you need the funds right now, just go to the store right now and get me only $100 Steam card or Apple card so I can complete my delivery. But you, if you are not ready to make the payment, stop texting me, okay? I explained, no, I haven't because you said you were going to cancel it right now, so I didn't want to get the card if it was cancelled. Also, I have another question I need to ask you. Mike Paul replied, okay, you can ask. So I will get the funds back right now, so go and get me the card right now. After asking okay, because I need to deliver this on time, okay? I asked, I just want you to clarify, what is the purpose of the $100? Is it an official fee or something else? Simple enough question, and the simple answer is, that is for delivery fee, okay? You have to send me the card right now so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? Well, it's too late now, I said, all the shops are shut. I'm confused how there is a fee, but you were talking about spending it on a taxi. Where are you actually located right now? Multiple deadlines already violated, the scammer exasperatedly demanded, are you going to make this payment tomorrow morning? I not. Rude, aggressive, but I respond to aggression not with compliance, but with righteous indignation. I counter-demanded, are you going to tell me where you are right now? I'm getting pretty tired of your failure to answer simple questions, to be honest with you. The scammer explained, I'm in Heathrow Airport right now, so you have to go to the store right now and get me the card so I can start my delivery immediately, okay? Aha, the endgame. Okay, which terminal? I'll come and pick you up. I'll be there in 1 hour. I expect they sell gift cards in one of the shops in the airport, so we can just walk in and get one together if you still insist on being paid in gift cards. Then, an hour or so later, okay, I'm just at Tesco near Heathrow. I'm just going to grab a sandwich and then I'll come and meet you. Where are you exactly? No reply. I had backed this scammer into an impossible corner, you see. Please respond, I'm waiting here. The scammer, who of course was nowhere near Heathrow Airport, but to be fair, neither was I, finally replied, without the fee, you send it to me. I can't show you where I am if you can't get the card and send it to me. I'm going to cancel this delivery today. I said, I'm right here in Terminal 5. I waited so long I decided to get the gift card already. Meet me in Starbucks and we can get this done right now. Where are you? I think if I drink any more coffee, something bad's going to happen. Well, I'm not waiting any longer. This is very unprofessional and disappointing. Later, the scammer wrote, send me the card. I replied, I only just got home. Are you still at the airport? I left the card in a sealed envelope at the main information desk in Terminal 5. It has your name on it, and you will be able to collect it any time in the next 24 hours. You probably need to show your passport to prove your identity. When you have the card, let me know. Again, this is an impossible corner for the scammer, who isn't at Heathrow Airport, and even if he was, would probably not walk up to any official and identify himself. I wrote, did you get the card from the information desk? If not, please do that. The scammer wrote back, send me the picture of the card right now. That's the only thing delaying me right now, okay? I said, I don't have the card. I told you. It's at the main information desk in Heathrow Terminal 5. Go and get it, then get back to me. And there, finally, I cornered this scammer. Not sure if they still believed that I had willingly parted with a $100 gift card which had slipped through their fingers. They wouldn't say. But there was no further reply. There it is. Checkmate. I hope this was a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching. Stay safe from scams, and I hope to see you again soon.